Hi everybody! Shayla and I are home from our little car adventure and our free ice cream cone. Oh, she knows those words. So I just wanted to show you the hard work that my boyfriend Nathan did yesterday and the day before. But first, I forgot to show you, this is my rosemary plant. And this is a weed from a neighbor's yard. They have a bunch of these growing sporadically. But, and then here is my Asiatic lily. And it has, let's see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buds on it. So this is my strongest lily. But I have to find something else to keep her stable, especially with these whipping winds that we're having. We're supposed to have high winds, gusty winds today and tomorrow. And they're calling for rain, possible thunderstorms in a few hours or tonight here, and then definitely overnight, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, is supposed to be the worst of the 2 days. So I decided to take Shayla for a little car adventure while we could, but also wanted to just show you that my boyfriend Nathan pulled all of the weeds here in the front. So I'm very thankful for that. Well, I've got to get a couple of things for these lilies too, just so they don't snap off and break. Because as you can see, the one that's in the front, that one was a rabbit attempted to eat that one, but it grew back, but it's not as established as the other two. So I guess this perennial, the one that got squished by my neighbor's kid's soccer ball, and yeah, I did find out it was their soccer ball, but it wasn't an official heavy soccer ball. It's kind of a lighter weight one, so I'm thankful for that, because if it would have been like an official soccer ball, it probably would have done more damage. But it looks like this perennial's bouncing back a little bit. And then here is one of the plants that I got for $2 at Aldi. And then here is my lavender plant and the hyacinth plant. And my neighbor is going to work, and she just waved. She was one of the neighbors too that, you know, it depended on how she felt, if she acknowledged you and waved hi. Ever since I had my little outburst telling off the other neighbor when her daughter's dog got loose, now she waves hi and says hi. So maybe it was a good thing that I blew my stack. So, but yeah, all the weeds, he pulled out all those weeds. And then next we're going to put down natural wood mulch. I do not put down the colored dyed mulch. They say that hurts the soil, because the dye, the paint, you know, the coloring over time seeps into the soil. So that's why we do the natural mulch. And so we're going to do that next, but probably after maybe Friday or Saturday, because we're supposed to be having some stormy weather again. And here's my faded Chicago Blackhawks yard sign thing. I think I have a new one in a box somewhere in the garage. But so closer to the next hockey season, we'll switch that out, because this is quite faded. Yeah. Oh, she's already chilling. She likes the sunshine. Just like Cassidy. Yeah. Remember your big sister? For a month, she was your sister. Or a couple months. She liked to lay down in the sunshine too. Snowball, my American Eskimo boy, he wanted the shade. And in the wintertime, he would plant himself in a snowdrift in the backyard and just sit there with this big American Eskimo smile on his face. It's like, you are so weird. But he liked it, you know, but I didn't leave him out there for that long, and I'm always out with my dogs. I just think it's a wise thing to do, because there are a lot more critters here in my subdivision. We have coyotes sometimes trotting down the street, and, you know, people don't always keep track of their dogs, and so they're running loose in the neighborhood. And we have raccoons and skunks and possum, you know, and bunny rabbits. Shayla is obsessed with bunny rabbits. She saw a bunny rabbit across the street in our neighbor's parkway. Yeah, she was standing at attention and was like, pulling the leash as far as it could go. And I'm like, what are you looking at? And at first I didn't see the bunny, but then I saw it. And then it ran into the neighbor's backyard, and it took like a left turn. And I was like, ugh, there's that psycho Chihuahua dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And this is the other clearance plant that I got at Walmart. I'm gonna try to see what the name is. Oh, it's better over here on this one, actually. Sorry about that. But yeah, I love lavender. It smells so good. And then the rosemary also smells really good too. So they kind of wrecked the name with the clearance tag. I got it for $2. But, yeah, I don't know. I gotta try to make this still. Sorry. Please hold. Because the wind was blowing it. So I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll put it in the comments once I take a picture of it and, zoom out and blow it up so I can read it. I can't really read anything right now. So, oh, hello. Oh, you're twisting Mommy all up. Beep, 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 beep. No, go that way. Yeah, thank you. Good girl. So we'll put this back so we know what it is. There we go. I need some more dirt. I need some more dirt on this side. But it's gusty winds. I'm going to have to fix that. But, yeah, so he pulled all these weeds. It took 2 evenings. And, and he did all the thistles, except for one small section on the side of the house. So, I'm very, very happy that he finally took care of that. Because they were getting out of control, and my town will write you up if you have high weeds, and if your grass is too high, and all that jazz. So there are rules that you have to abide by. And, some people can get away with breaking the rules, but I'm one of those people that it seems like I can't, so. But anyway, we didn't get to the flower circle yet. That is in honor of my mom. We'll get to that. There seems to be a lot of ants over there too. And I saw some microscopic red ants, and when one was crawling on my hand, it was biting me. So that's lovely. And as well as all the regular ants. Big ones, medium-sized ones. They're all over the place. So, but I will end with Shayla. She wants to go in and get a drink of water after her free puppy comb. And then I'll zoom in on this plant. There we go. So I just thought it was really pretty. There was only 2 of them on the clearance, so it was $4 plus tax. And if my boyfriend is mad at me for buying them, too bad. It was with my own money, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, and I did get two husky red cherry tomato plants. They're in the back patio. I still have to plant those. Oh, and the lavender and the rosemary. So, these guys, the rosemary and the lavender, they were like $4.58 or something like that. It's like, dang. I I didn't purchase plants, I don't think, too much last year either. But I was like, oh my goodness, prices have gone up. So I remember one year I went to Lowe's because I have a rewards card and credit card through them, and I think I spent close to $100. And that was on I had like 8 cherry tomato plants, 1 bell pepper plant, maybe 2, about 4 6-packs of the marigolds. There was a bug in my eye, and as well as rosemary and a lavender plant and hot pink geraniums and hot pink petunias, and maybe I think 1 6-pack of the deep purple petunias. So yeah, that cost me either close to 100 or a little over 100, and Nathan was not too happy with me with that, but I paid it off. I did it in payments, you know. So, all right, it's very quiet. There are no kids out, and I hear the ice cream truck man coming, and it's like, there's never any kids out here. There's one time where the kids across the street had their cousins over or something, so there's like 4 or 5 kids, and they decided to treat all the kids to something from the ice cream truck. So, but that's been about it. It's like, how does that guy stay in business? I don't know. But it's super quiet. It's super quiet. And there's nobody home by the lady that has her backyard with her underground pool, and it's all covered and everything. So yeah, she's a super trumper. Oh, she took down her second American flag. She must have been afraid it was going to blow away or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's her house there. And they have a big, huge American flag in the front. And then in the back, I don't think I can zoom in anymore. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Back there is her underground pool oasis. So, yeah, and they've got a sun deck that was built. This was like going on, I think that's 20 years ago. Maybe, no, it's longer than that, because it was when I was in high school. I graduated from high school in 1988, and her daughters, Venus and Sherry, they were classmates of mine, and they had like a birthday pool party, and they didn't invite me because I was a little on the heavier side, and I heard Venus, the younger, skinnier one, say, yeah, we don't want fat people in our pool because fat people sweat and fat people smell. And it's like, you know what, honey? Everybody sweats, everybody smells, everybody goes to the bathroom, everybody, stinks at some point, but I have good hygiene, and I make sure that I'm not smelly, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that was their bias against me, and they invited the girl next door to me, whose first name is also Kelly, but they ended up not being friends, so it's like, you wasted your time. Anyway, so that's a little trip down memory lane. I don't know why I do that. I can remember everything, and some things I should forget. But sometimes it's good to remember how people treated you, because then you don't fall for their act, as they say. Ooh, some bright sunshine on this purple one. I love plants. I got that from my maternal grandmother and my mom. My grandma lived in Brookfield, and they had a much smaller lot, much smaller yard. But she planted a garden, and she taught me how to plant and take care of stuff. And oh yeah, we have a bag of mulch here and a bag of mulch here, and one over here behind this post. They've been here for, I want to say, over 5 years. Probably more, like 10. But we've been using them to block off for in the wintertime, so the blowing, drifting snow doesn't come all the way up to the front, you know, as badly. But we need a couple bags of mulch, and my boyfriend Nathan saw this morning that Menards has bags of mulch, the natural color, on sale. So he was going to go this morning because he thought, oh, we're going to get rain and they have the bags sitting outside, they'll get all wet. But we didn't have enough time. He didn't wake up in time, so we'll have to get the bags another time. But just wanted to say hi and give you an update. And at my new cardiologist appointment today, when they weighed me, I weighed a few pounds less from my primary doctor appointment, which was 2 weeks ago. So I'm on Mounjaro, and I'm on the 7.5 dosage, and I'm tolerating it pretty well. I'm on my 3rd pen of that. And I was on Ozempic for over a year, and it helped bring down my hemoglobin A1C number to like 6.5 or something like that. But I wasn't losing any weight. So then I kept inquiring with my endocrinologist. I'm like, when is it gonna, help me with weight, Well, some people it helps, some people it doesn't. So then my previous cardiologist, he mentioned like 2-3 years ago to get on Mounjaro. And so I didn't do that, until just a couple months ago. Or I'm on my 3rd box of Mounjaro. And there's 4 pens in a box, and you do 1 pen, 1 injection each week. So they start you at the lowest dose, and then they go in increments, and if you're able to tolerate it, then that's great. So, because I have to lose weight if I'm going to get any type of surgical help with my right knee, which is bone on bone, and the cortisone shots every 3 months never really helped me at all. All they ended up doing was jacking up my blood sugar. But I hope you can hear me over the gusty winds. I do apologize. I'm still kind of new to this YouTube thing, and I don't have a selfie stick, and I don't have a special microphone thingy that some of the other YouTube creators have that I've seen. And I don't have any type of setup in my office here in the house. My boyfriend Nathan has a laptop, and that's basically all we have, and I just don't feel comfortable monkeying around with anything on it because it's not my laptop, it's his. And I don't want to mess up anything. So, but Shayla wants to go in and get a drink of water, so I've delayed her enough. So thank you for listening to my ramblings. And I hope that everyone has a great day or a great night. And I hope that everyone is happy, healthy, and safe. And if you're in the line of any storms, heed the warnings and take care and take cover. And if you have pets, take care of your pets as well. Every time we have bad storms, I see the next week or so postings of lost dogs, and they got out during a storm or fireworks or whatever, and it's take care of your pets. Yeah. Take care of the doggies and the cats and the birds and the guinea pigs and the rabbits and the ferrets and everybody else. All right, thank you so much. Please, I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, it's free. And if you can give any suggestions for what I talked about, if you want to drop it in my comments, that would be great. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye. Say bye, Shayla. Shayla, did you like your ice cream cone? Yeah? She loved it. That's her special treat once in a while. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.